Hi, my name is Dan Riley, and I graduated from Truman High School in 2012. And my life as an amateur snowboarder has been a roller coaster with ups and downs and loops and all around the way. And I'm going to be talking about mostly some of my sponsors I've gotten, some accidents I've gotten into, and some places I've actually traveled through snowboarding. And I'd like to start with my visual aid. This is a K2 Dark Star 155 centimeter V-twin, which means if you cut this board in half, it will actually be symmetrical. And these are Burn Infidel bindings. I don't know if you guys can tell, but these have extra wings, which give extra support when trying to jump and do tricks, which I prefer this board. This is my favorite board I've ever had in my life. Now I get to some of the uphill stuff I've done in my life, like my sponsors. The coolest sponsor I have by far is probably Red Bull Amateur Team, which actually was, I sent a video in 2010 to them trying to convince them to get me, and I wasn't expecting anything. 2 weeks later I get a box. There's a letter saying, "Congratulations for making the Red Bull AM Team," with clothes inside, apparel, and they gave me a big old 50-pack of Red Bull, which was gone in 2 weeks. My brother just drank them all. I spilled it over there too. And another sponsor I have is BC Ironworks, which is Bear Creek Mountain Resort. I actually get free lift tickets there, which is awesome. I could probably go there 3 times a week. And Fly High Ski and Snow shop in Wilkesboro. I get 25% off all their products. And then now let's talk about some of the downhill falls, like my injuries. Start off, I've had 2 concussions, but the worst injury I ever had by far was when I broke both my ankles and dislocated my shoulder. And that was when I was in Vermont at Snow Mountain, and I had way too much speed for a jump. After I did my trick, I spotted my landing, and I knew I was done for it, because I overshot the landing by a good 25 feet. And when I overshot it, I came right down, broke both ankles, and had to get lifted off by a helicopter, which was horrible. And next point, I've had some minor injuries, like a broken wrist, broken ribs, and broken collarbone, stuff like that. And last is the loops are the places where my snowboarding has taken me. From coast to coast, from across the Atlantic Ocean. Red Bull actually took me to, they took a tour with the whole team. We got to leave school for 2 weeks, it was awesome, in 2010. And that was when we went to North Dakota, Colorado, Washington, and the best mountain in the U.S. in my opinion, which is Mammoth Lake, California. And I've also had to pay out money on my own hand for my snowboarding trips internationally. I've been to Canada last December, which was really cool. And I've also been to Sweden and Norway. And the coolest thing about Sweden and Norway is when you stop at the top of the mountain, just look across the mountain range, and it's one of the most amazing views I've ever seen in my life. And from this roller coaster has been a long ride, and I'm just going to keep riding it out and keep looking up, keep trying to improve and stay positive about my snowboarding career.